Hello and welcome back to Tales of Gear. This is a follow-up video on the issue with the A3 stock. If you remember, a few days ago I have posted a video in which I was asking for help to solve this issue. And the issue was when I'm racking the cocking handle or when I'm shooting and the stock is out, this stock moves this way and I can't retract it. It gets stuck. So I've posted this video. There were quite a few good ideas and suggestions. So I took the time and made the effort to try everything out in order to solve this issue. And this video is about all the things I have tried. I want to share with you with what problems I've encountered while doing so, and if I managed to actually solve this problem. Well, first off, let me show you the current state of things. So when I pull out the stock, it closes, no wobble there. And let me show you when I do this. Now, don't know if you can see, but if you would compare it with the last video, you will notice it isn't bent this way that much. Now let's try to retract it. Here we go. It is a little bit stiff, but I can do it. So it is a little improvement. Now let's see how much it moves. Let's see here. There is still almost the same amount of movement, but as you have seen, I can actually retract the stock. So let me take off the stock and I will go into detail what were the suggestions and what I've done to it. Okay, here we go. So the first suggestion was to check all the screws that are in this stock cap. So we have 2 screws here and another, I think 5 screws inside underneath this cap here. Okay, so what I've done, I've completely disassembled this part of the stock, and to my surprise, none of the screws came loose. As many say, all screws were tight, and to my surprise all the screws were actually glued in. So that's not the cause for the issue I have. The next suggestion was to shim this stock. I'm sure you have watched the video from Explosive Enterprises, and they have shown how to shim it. I did actually that right away when the gun arrived, because there was a significant wobble in the stock, and this way of fixing it by shimming actually worked. And you can see here the shim I've got. It's a piece of very thin aluminum which I have glued in. I have also bent this part here, as you can see, like it was shown in the video. And also I did shim between the lower and the receiver, like here. So the idea is to shim it equally from top and bottom. If you shim only one side, you will have trouble inserting the pin. After doing that, I still got the same problem of the stock moving like this and not being able to retract it. And well, this didn't work out. But let's get back to the point where all this was completely taken apart. I've used this opportunity to try to figure out what is actually causing this problem. My conclusion is that VFC just didn't put the pinholes correctly. By that I mean, if this cap here would have been 2 millimeters more forward, I wouldn't have this issue. So I was trying to find a solution. How can I fix this? And let me show you. I did make a shim on this rear part here. Let me show you what this looks like. It goes underneath, so I have the correct shimming up and down. It is held in place here, and I have glued it in as well. But if you can see, let me show you. It is out like 1 millimeter. Hope it will focus. See that? And this 1 millimeter compensates this cap being too far out. So this is sort of a solution. It did improve, it did make things a little bit better, but in conclusion, I don't think the issue can be fixed completely, just because you can't do anything about the pinholes. Another thing I've done was to actually bend, let me show you, to bend this part of the receiver as well, a little bit out, to create more tension when stock is on, and this helped as well. I tried to flare out this part here as well, but it's pretty thick and a little bit hard to do, so I didn't force it, and bend a little bit more this part here. Now the stock goes on, but it's a little bit tricky to do, but the end result is it actually helped a little bit. I have no idea if there is something else that could be done, and I really would like to hear from you guys if you have maybe some other ideas, or if you have tried out a real A3 stock, and do you have the same issue? If you don't, I will consider actually getting a real one, and yeah, let me know in the comments below. And a little bonus, when I was disassembling this part completely and trying to reassemble it, now look at that gap here. Don't know if you can see it. Compared to the other side, there is almost no gap between this cap and this here, like it's here. I'm pretty sure this wasn't before, and I have no idea why this happened. I have checked everything, all the screws are tight, nothing is bent, and this gap just appeared. Well, I have to live with that. Hope VFC will watch this video and try to maybe fix the machine, something, whatever. It is pretty annoying. Everything else is pretty well done on this gun, except of this issue. I'm about to receive the A2 stock, full stock, and we'll see if I will have the same issue or not. I will report back. And yeah guys, this is it. So let me know in the comments below if you have any other ideas, and I will reply. Thanks for watching. As always, like, share, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Thank you, bye.